welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jody, and for today's video, I'll be showing you my February plan with me. I'm happy to say that my voiceovers are officially back. I miss talking to you guys. Text bubbles just didn't feel the same as actually speaking in my videos. February 12th is the Lunar New Year, which is a holiday celebrated in many Asian cultures. I'm Korean, so I wanted to incorporate this holiday into my theme. I wouldn't necessarily say my theme for the month is the Lunar New Year, because there are some spreads that don't specifically have to do with the holiday. But overall, I think I would just call it a Asian cultural theme. So starting off with my cover page, I wanted to keep it pretty simple with this big red sun in front of a shrine with just the month and the days of the month inside of the shrine. Next we have my calendar page, which I decided to sketch out a bunch of lanterns that look like they were flying through the sky. I'm using my Tombow pens to color them in a bright red color that symbolizes a prosperous business and a thriving life. And lanterns altogether symbolize vitality, social status, and good luck. I wanted this page to represent the Spring Lantern Festival that is celebrated in China, which marks the end of the Lunar New Year and the coming of spring. Once I finished my lanterns, it was time to start the actual act of filling out my calendar, and in this month I decided to make the days individual boxes instead of clumping the whole entire calendar into one big, massive shape. Then I used a gold Uniball Signo pen to write the days of the week and then to write February at the top of the page. Last but not least, I drew a little red dot in the corner of each of the boxes and then wrote the days of the month inside those dots. My next two pages are my habit tracker on the left and my content planner on the right, and I am so upset, but my camera actually lost the footage of me creating this spread. Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite spreads I've ever created, so I'm really not too happy that you guys don't get to see that, so I apologize, but I am going to try to add some clips in here of the finished pages. So my next two spreads are my mood tracker on the left and my sleep tracker on the right. And I'm actually so excited to show you my mood tracker because I think this is actually really cool. I drew a huge dragon, and the lines on his stomach will correspond to my moods for each day of the week. This ended up taking forever because for some reason I decided to not use a black marker or like a black Tombow. I outlined the whole thing in micron pens and then colored the whole thing also in just a thicker micron pen. So essentially I was just coloring the whole thing in with just this tiny little pen. I don't know why I did it, but it turned out really dark and really pretty, and I like it. Up next we have my sleep tracker, which as usual I keep pretty simple. I used my golden Uniball Signal pen once again to create a border around the edges to add some extra decoration, and then just use my Tombow and Micron pens to create the header. The next page is my astrology spread, which, even though it's only the second one I'm doing, has already become one of my favorite spreads to do each month. I never really knew how little I actually knew about each sign, so doing these spreads every month have been really teaching me a lot. I decided to cut out a piece of black paper and glue it at the bottom of the page so it would look like the night sky, and then I used my Sticky Club astrology themed stickers. And last but not least, I added some stars on the black paper to pull the whole thing all together. Next, we have my strength tracker, which is another new spread I added this year. Here I'm just writing down every workout I do that I use heavy weights for, and in the boxes I will be recording the weight that I use and how many reps I can do, so I can track throughout the month if I can increase that weight. Weight training is something I've been doing for a couple years now, and I really love it. Moving on to the next page, this is my brain dump, where I just throw anything that I'm thinking about or stuff that I don't want to forget throughout the month onto this page. This year, and the Chinese zodiac is the year of the ox, so I drew an ox on this page. It's super adorable and circled into a red dot with flowers all around it. Then I just wrote the words brain dump around that circle to finish off the page. I kept the decoration on this page pretty small, so I had enough room to write whatever I wanted on this page, because sometimes it fills up pretty quickly. My next spread is something I've been waiting for, and something I'm actually so excited to be able to create now, which is my thank you for 1,000 followers on Instagram page. I cannot believe there are 1,000 of you out there wanting to see my content and enjoying what I post. And if you don't know and are interested in following me, my username is Happy Little Bujo. I have multiple other spreads that I don't record in these videos that I post also on my Instagram page, so go check it out if you want to see more. Last but not least is my first weekly spread for the month, and I was going for an Asian style border that wrapped around each day of the week, and then I also alternated the colors between red and gold using the same colors I've been using throughout this whole entire spread. Here's the final flip through for my February plan with me. I am so happy with how this turned out. This is probably one of my favorite themes I've done so far. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what kind of themes you want to see from me in the future in the comments below.